Welcome to an hour of heart power. We are going to connect and partner ourselves. We're going to partner our practice, and we're going to let the two integrate and feed us and nurture our well-being as we move onward and upward. So let's come into the Ganesha Mudra, which is a wonderful mudra of partnering. Start with your left hand facing out. And if you like, you can close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath and just let the elbows open out, pull apart. And then open your eyes and open your arms up. Let them almost explode. Lift up, inhale, and bring the arms down to hug yourself. Take a deep breath. Feel full of abundant joy. And then exhale, contracting. Letting the head drop over, pulling your core in. And then inhale, lift back up, and we're going to come back into the Ganesha. This time, right hand faces out. And we're going to take a deep breath and gently pull the elbows apart again. We're going to wish for a relationship that has gone sour or that needs work. Let us wish that relationship back into balanced well-being. So pull those arms apart. Open up. And as you lift up, inhale, let the legs come out into the diamond shape. And then we're going to clasp our hands, contract again, and pull over, stretching your spine, and then letting everything surrender. Inhaling, we pull up, and we're going to open the legs out into Upavishta. And once more, last time, come back into your Ganesha Mudra. And this time, the partnership is with something you want to create, something you want to be that feels just out of reach. Let your heart guide you here, knowing that it will come to you. Take a deep breath and pull it wide open. And then inhale, lift up. And we're going to stretch forward with a flat back. Pull your core in, protect your backs. Fingertips to the earth, and exhale over. Inhale, lift it up. Now let's stir the soup. I'm going to be your mirror image, so open up your right arm. We're going to do huge circles here with the breath. Inhaling, around we go. Exhaling. Here we're going to open up. Now, if your back is dicey, you can do this in two ways. Fingertips to the floor, but I want you to lean back and twist so you can press down into the earth to protect your backs, or you can reach up. It all make your back boss, as you know. All right, that's our first one. Two more. Inhaling, around we go. You come around and you twist and open. Nice, forward fold. Or I should say extension. And one more time, rounding. Lifting and twisting, exhaling, stretching out. Nice, coming center, we're going to do that on the other side. So, big breath around, to lean back, open up any way that suits you. Exhale, forward folding. Inhale, and around. Oh, I went around an extra time. Well, doesn't hurt to have extras, does it? Over we go. And one last time. And stretching. And exhaling. Nice, you all. I'm going to turn on you, but you don't need to. We're just going to pull the feet into Baddha Konasana and press it down, opening up the groin muscles. Be soft. And then let's extend the legs out and come into Paschimottanasana. So long flat spine. Lift your core again, always. Exhale, and then if you wish to soften, you can. And inhale. it up. We're going to roll down, so keep your legs really strong here. Exhale. Pull that belly button in. Shoulders down. Bring your hands overhead and stretch it out. Long, long length. And then pull your feet in for bridge. Leave your hands overhead. We're going to inhale and lift your hips. Big breath. Breathe behind your heart. Exhale. Curl it down. And repeat 2 more times. Inhaling, curling, and lifting. And exhaling. And 1 more time. And exhaling. Nice. Pull your knees in, grab them, and come into happy baby. And let's connect our heart to our guts for greater happiness. Feel that wonderful intuitive body being fed and nurtured by the heart. And then bring your knees together and bring the knees over the hips. Lift your torso. We're just going to do 50s here. Easy does it, warming up the core. That's about halfway, right? Just simple. That's for 40, just 10 more. Nice, you all. And before we leave the core, if your neck can take it, let's do a little floppy bicycle right here. Again, strong legs connected to your abs. Nice. Lie back down. And let's come into number 4 and stretch our hips, where so much of our emotion is held. So pulling that right foot across, breathe into it, long exhale. And then rolling to your left side, pull that right knee down with your left hand. Open up the right arm behind you. Open your pectoral muscle. And then from here, stay on your side and stretch everything out. And we're going to open up our groin muscle. So keeping your left leg really strong, pull your right knee and push your hips forward. Don't roll back onto your buttocks. And a little bend and extend. Soft, gentle. Use a strap here, of course, if you need it. And now, once again, we're going to connect our leg to our core with 6 leg lifts. So keep the knee turned out so that if you look down, you see the top of the knee. Don't turn it in, right? So nice and open. Up we go. Point, flex down for 1. And 2. Inhaling, exhaling. 3. And 4. Enjoy the ride. 5. And 6. That's it. I'm done. Let's lift up one more time and roll onto your backs. Take that leg and let's have a little hamstring moment here. So again, bending and extending, soft and easy. Now we're going to do the other side, but before we do that, let's do scissors. One more core work. This is the last, I promise you. So lifting up, just legs up and down. The next time your left leg comes up, let's grab it and cross it over for our hip. We'll do the other side. So you know, however you want to do this, you all, you can grab that right shin or the thigh or just the whole left leg. Breathe into it. And rolling to your right side, pull that knee down with your right hand. Open up the left arm. The tighter the pectoral muscle here, you might want to reach that arm up slightly behind you. Open it up a little bit more. And then rolling onto your right side completely, we're going to take first of all, our stretch for the groin muscle. So hips forward, right leg really strong on the floor. It's your anchor here. So you need to really pay attention to the right leg as well as the left. And then we're going to do our simple leg lifts. Point and flex if you wish. Get a little ankle work. So down we go. And up for 1. Exhale down. And 2. 3. 4. 5. I won't let this side take me by surprise. Lift up, roll onto your back. Just a hamstring moment. All right, nice you all. Let's move on. So bring your knees and we're going to roll to sit in Navasana. So big breath, exhale, pull it up. And depending on your back, hands can be under the legs if you have a dicey back, or you can do this any way you wish. Sit really tall and enjoy, right? Most important part of all. All right, cross your legs, bring your hands back behind your hips. Sit really tall here and exhale, long flat back forward, get into the hips. Can't go any further, bring your hands forward and soften over. Rolling onto your hands here. Let's knee walk ourselves back to the middle of the mat. And let's come back to the heart since this is an hour of heart power. Open up into your heart melting pose. Knees open, stretch it back, and surrender everything. And on your next breath, let's roll up. Bring your knees under your hips. And I want you to come, you may want to block for this. We're going to come into Virasana, hero's pose, so knees are together. If you like, and if you don't have a block, just sit on your heels, right? Otherwise, hero's pose. And here we are going to come into the Apanvayu Mudra, which is the heart-saving mudra. The digit finger curls in to the thumb pad, and the thumb touches the ring and middle finger, and the baby finger extends. This is wonderful for dicey hearts, right? If you feel it fluttering, it's wonderful if you can get somebody to do it when they're having a heart attack. Or if your heart just needs extra healing, extra attention and love, I think this is a wonderful mudra. So just for a moment, bring it into your lap and close your eyes and see what needs healing. What part of you feels left out? What part of you needs to be admired and loved that is not receiving what you need? Let's do something about it. Let's create more joy. All right, open your eyes and release the mudra, or keep the mudra if you like, and let's come up. Take a little back bend here. Open yourself up to the sky. And bring the hands down. And behind your hips, push them gently forward. Ustrasana. Nice back bend. Easy does it. And inhale, coming center. And we're going to take a deep breath and lift that right leg up. And clasp your hands back behind you, pulling the hips forward now. Be like the prow of a ship. And inhale, lift, come center. Stretch that right leg out. Lift up, and again, flat back. Exhaling, over we go, and then soften. Nice, you all. And from here, we're going to bend that right knee and come forward into stretches. So You can turn the right foot out slightly, pressing against that knee, twist into it. And reach back and grab your left foot or your left quads. When you let that foot come down, turn your toes over and bring your right foot. I'm going to move my block here. Right foot is parallel. And lift the arms up again. Anjali Mudra to the heart and deep twist here. Keep your hands in the center of your chest, exhaling. Now, look down, set your drishti on the earth. We're going to lift that left knee and come into your twisted crescent. Open the arms up, inhale, and lift into your Virabhadrasana 2, your warrior. And let's pull it back, inhale. Now, as you come over, bring that hand to your heart and stretch your arm overhead, exhaling. And we're going to repeat 2 more times. So stretch it back, inhale. We enter heart territory, exhaling. 1 more time, pull it back, and take it over. Now this time, stay over. And we're going to lower that right hand to a block or to the floor. Your blocks are back behind you somewhere, so just grab it. And then take a deep breath. Press down into that right hand and stretch the leg. Come into your Trikonasana from underneath. Very grounding. Feel that strong stability. And then inhale, lift it up. And let's reach up and turn those toes in. Prasarita, hands back behind you once again. Lifting the heart. Big breath. Exhale. Now reach way up. Don't push your hips back. Reach way out. Over we go. Just a little side to side juice. Enjoy. And then come to center you all and bring the hands down to earth. And let's come up onto tippy toe here. Lift the heels. And then bring them down. Let's do it 1 more time. This time, look down at the earth. See if you can't take your fingers off for just a nanosecond. Lift up, and bring the heels down. And 1 more time. Lift it up, pull your core up, fingertips off the floor maybe, and down. Nice. And bend your knees, and let's roll up the spine. And from here, you all, reach up, grab your right wrist, and let's come over to the side. And come all the way down and twist around that back leg, your left leg. And then inhale, lift it up, and grab your left wrist, pull it up, stretch it out to the side. Over we go. Down to that right leg. Now, while you're here, you will place your hands on the floor, turn your feet parallel to face the front of your mat, and take a lovely hamstring stretch. And then bending that knee, come forward, and back we go. You can do a vinyasa here if you like, but you don't need to. You can go straight to dog. And up dog. And down. Nice, you all. Since we're going to start the other side, we're going to come up on tippy toe, bend your knees. Come down, open the knees out, come down into your heart melting, and pull it back. Exhaling. And inhale. We're going to roll it up, bring your knees under you. We're not going to go through Virasana. We're going to go straight into Ustrasana. This time, you can either do the hands on the back, you can lift up, you can also turn your toes and reach for your heels. Again, make the back your boss. Listen to your back. What does it want to do here? Now, really sit. We're going to take a deep breath and lift the left foot up, right? Nice. Clasp your hands behind you, moving forward ship fashion. Feel like you are the beautiful mermaid on the front of a ship, or merman. Nice. And then lift up and stretch that left leg out. Exhale, long flat spine. Over we go. And then bending that left knee. Come forward here. And let's take our stretches. So turn that left foot slightly out. Twist into the left knee. And we're going to reach back for the right foot and get our right quads. Exhale into that. Nice, you will. And then lower that foot. Turn your toes over if you wish. Come back up. We're going to come up and come into our crescent here with a deep twist. So Anjali Mudra, press, exhale into that deep twist. Now, set your drishti on the floor. This can be dicey. Lift that right knee if you can. Open up your arms. And we windmill up to the other side to do our Viratu. So pull it back, inhale. And left hand to your heart, over we go, exhaling. Stay open. Inhale. And reverse. Exhale over. Feel the flow, not only of breath, but of life through your body. The joy of that. And over we go. This is our third one. You're going to extend that left hand down onto the floor or onto a block. Get your blocks and straighten that left leg into your Trikonasana. Don't overturn the right arm, but open the chest. And then inhale, lift up. We're not coming back to Prasarita. On this side, we're going to do Goddess. So heel toe in a little bit. And we're going to take a deep breath. If you want to come up onto half toe, you can. We're going to double bounce here. So heels down and double bounce. Repeat 2 more times. Inhaling, lift, and double bounce. Enjoy it. Let it go. Inhale. Exhale. Nice. All the way up. And heels down. Come halfway down. Hands to your knees or thighs. Pull your core up and twist. Get into your shoulder girdle. Exhaling. Slow side to side 4 times. When you are even, you all, come center. And we're going to come all the way down into your deep goddess and press your knees back. Breathe into your groin muscles. Nice. And let's take a deep breath and rise up. And work the back of our neck. So reach up. Bring your hands behind the upper part of your head. Big breath and exhale. Pull the elbows down. Keep your back really straight. This is just for your necks. And then inhale, lift up. We're going to take our stretches again. So grabbing your left wrist, we're going to come over to the right leg. The legs are turned out, so this will be a slightly different feel to this twist. And then inhale, lift up. Grab your right wrist, pull it up. Exhale over. And down we go. And then hands to the floor, turn both feet parallel here and just hang for a moment. Nice hamstring moment. And then bending that knee, We're going to take that leg back. Again, you have the choice. You can do a vinyasa or not, or just go straight to dog. Inhale up and come back into your down dog. And we move on. So let's lift the right leg and step into our Virabhadrasana 1. Again, another warrior. And once again, pull your hands back behind you to be the prow of a ship, opening the heart from behind and wondering where the wind is going to blow you. As long as we're heart-centric, it doesn't matter almost, right? We're always going to be safe. And then take a deep breath, release your hands and reach the arms forward and long. And then bring them under you to hug your leg. Just feel like you embrace yourself once again. And then releasing the arms, we're going to lift up and come into Skandasana. So you're going to turn the feet open, come over to the other side, take a breath, walk yourself to the right and back. Enjoy the flow. And one more over. And from here we're going to walk our hands around and our feet so that your feet face the right side. Get your left hand underneath your shoulder girdle. And we're going to do our IT band stretches. So inhale, lift. Exhale, keep the left leg straight. Open up that IT band. Inhale, lift. And exhale. One more time, take it up. Now this time, as you bring it down, I want you to bend the left knee, come into half lord. And let's wrap our left arm around. Get your right sits bone down. Press down and take a deep breath to exhale. Release something old and tired. Something that's used up, that doesn't need to be here anymore. And then we're going to take another deep breath, you all, and you're going to release that right foot and bring the right knee down into Gomukhasana. And just take an easy forward fold over on to the left arm here, twisting over that leg. And then take a breath and lift and come down onto your right. Dropping the head. Now, as you lift this time, you all, lift that left arm up. And we're going to stretch the side of the neck. So fingertips over that right earlobe and pull it down. Maybe you close your eyes. Feel something release. There's some place where we can let go of control, which is all about the neck, right? Nice. And then coming center, we're going to take the right leg up for another hamstring moment. You can strap it, of course. Bend and stretch. Be gentle. And then bring that leg down into Janu. Let it slot right into the side of the left foot. And over we go. Exhaling. And inhale, lift up, and we're going to bring both hands over to the front of your mat and flip yourself into your plank. How fun is that? Lift the right leg for 10. Again, connecting your leg to your core. Keep your tailbone down. And then we're going to pull the knee in. So take a nice deep breath. Stay in plank. Exhale, knee into that right elbow. And back. And into your nose. And back. And into your left elbow. And this time, just bring that shin down right under you for Padikasana. And let's lift. Yay! Over we go. Enjoy the ride. Otherwise, why do it, right? And let's come into side plank. So that right hand right underneath that right shoulder again. Release the right leg back. And flip. Vinyasa if you wish. Chaturanga. Keep it small. And dog. And let's do that on the left side. So left leg up. We're going to step into Virabhadrasana 1. Really anchor your right heel down. Clasp your hands behind you and be the prow of a ship, exhaling. Release the hands forward and reach forward with the torso. And then embrace that left leg. Hug yourself. And then we're going to open the arms and lift windmill up and over to Skandasana. Open up that right foot, exhaling down. And over to the left. And to the right. And to the left. And we're going to walk ourselves around. Turn your feet to the left. Turn your feet onward. Let's take our IT band stretch. So make sure that right hand is underneath your right shoulder. Inhale, lift. Exhale, soften. And inhaling. And down to stretch it out. Last time, inhale. This time as you head down, bend that right knee. Come into your half lord. And wrap your right arm around. Sit left, both sits bone on the floor, but especially the left one. And then release that left foot so you can come down into your Gomukhasana. Take a forward fold and come over your right side. And then inhale, lift just long enough to come over to your left side. Twist it out. And then lift up. Lifting your right hand, we're going to bring the fingers over to the left earlobe. Take a breath and exhale. Pull the neck out. Drop your shoulders. Feel any monkey come off your back. Feel lighter. More freer, right? Less control. And then release that, you all. And let's take a hamstring stretch. So grabbing that left foot, bend and extend. Back is nice and long. And then bringing that leg down, slot it right into your right foot for Janu. Right arm up and over, exhaling. And then inhale, lift. We're going to come up and over, hands to the front of your mat. Flip into your plank here, nice and strong. Leg lifts on the left side, 10. Nice, you all. All right, knee in, stay in plank. So knee into that left elbow, exhale. And back. And knee to your nose. And back. And knee over to the right elbow. Now place that shin down. Padikasana, we're going to lift up. Float over to your right leg, exhaling. And up. Over to your left. Again, watch that the hand is under that shoulder and come into your side plank if you wish. Flip to plank, vinyasa of your choice or not. Straight into your dog. And exhale. Come up into your down dog. All right, you all, we're going to head to closing stretches, but before we do that, we're going to come into your dog here and turn your feet out. Push your hips way back. And we're going to lift your right leg up. Bend the knee. Set your dristi and grab that foot with your left hand. Lift the thigh and knee up. And really press into your right hand clearly, right? Keep pushing back. And then bring that leg down. Other side. So lifting the left leg. Bend the knee, grab the foot with your right hand, push back. And release. Nice, you all. And come up onto tippy toe and turn your feet parallel. Feel the power of that quiet dog. And let's lift the right leg and bring the knee into your lovely, lovely, soft and gentle Kapotasana. We're going to take our 3 pranayama here to surrender. Inhale to exhale. And again. Feel everything just flowing out. One more time. And take it down. If this pose is easy for your hips, you can go straight to your twist. Otherwise, just relax. And then do take the twist in some form if you wish. Otherwise, you can just stay right where you are. And then releasing you all. Come up, you can grab your foot. Now, if this is really tough for you, stay down, stay low and close to the mat. Otherwise, try to come up a bit. Push that foot away. Again, feel the power of your breath behind your heart. And then releasing that foot, keep it bent. We're going to come into floor four. And this is a wonderful pose for the heart. So if you have your blocks close by, bring the length of it under your spine. And we're going to lay back. Now, this may be too much for you. So just come onto your forearms here. That's fine, right? Don't go any further, but let your head fall back. If you want to go to the floor, just be gentle with that left knee. And breathe up under the heart once again. Okay, next big breath. Exhale, push down. Come on, I know I could stay in that pose forever. Now, we're going to come into Ardha Hanumanasana, half a split, or if you wish, you can lift up and come into your full split. Get lots of blocks and cushions. And as you all know, you've heard me say, don't push it. Just be happy with where you are. It's a difficult practice sometimes, but this is the perfect pose in which to practice acceptance and joy of what is. Long exhale into the tightness. You may stay here as long as you like, of course, but come off all your shmata and your blocks and bring your back leg around. And let's come into Agni Stambula, fire low. So Sadhana Krishna, I highly recommend, stack your shins. Now, if you wish, you can come back into the Apanvayu Mudra, the heart saving mudra, which is to fold your digit finger into your thumb, palm, and take your thumb and touch it to your ring and middle fingers, extending the baby. And bring it onto your lap, or if you prefer, you can cross it over your heart. And design healing for your heart. Ask it what it needs, and then just listen, right? Let the intuitive body be in command here, not your brain. Close your eyes and listen to your breath. The lub-dub of red passion flowing through you. Stay there as long as you like. I know it's a tough pose for many. We're going to take the legs out in front of us once more into Paschimottanasana. Inhale. Exhale with a long flat back as far as you can go, and then soften. And lift up. And we're going to take the lazy man's way out, unless you want to scramble into your dog. I am not. I'm going to simply bring my left knee forward here. Come into my sweet pigeon, my Kapotosana. Stretching that right leg back. I'm ready for my 3 pranayama of surrender. Inhale. And take it down. Perhaps if you feel into the body, you feel lighter than you did when you started class. You feel more connected and integrated for sure. Let that be a real power source for you. You know, we have so many wild winds scattering us in every direction these days that we need our grounding. We need to be strong anchors for ourselves so that we can risk, we can move forward. So just feel that sweet silence and settle into it. You can stay there, or if you want to take a deep twist, do so. Big exhale again. And release. And reaching back, if you wish, again. Stretch your quad, and then if you can sit taller, do so. Sit on a cushion. It really helps to get a cushion under your left hip here. Again, we're in this prow of a ship mode, right? Cutting into new waters, new territory, led by the heart. And then release that foot, but keep your knees bent. Grab your block again for floor 4. Extend the block under the length of the vertebrae. Come on back, any way you wish. On your next inhale, bring your arms under you, push down, exhale up, and stretch that front leg out, either Ardha Hanumanasana or full Hanumanasana, blocks and cushions, and no ego. What is it about this pose that always wants us to be, I can stretch more, I can do this. So silly, right? That's why it teaches us acceptance of where we are in such a soft, beautiful way. All right, you all very gently, very slowly come down off your tower of power here. And bring that right leg around. Sit on a cushion, I highly recommend, and come into your fire log or Agni Stambula. Notice the difference in the sides. And if you wish, if you prefer, you could come back to the Ganesha mudra or no mudra at all. But if you want to really work on your partnership with self or with somebody else, come into the Ganesha and close your eyes and visualize the boundaries that need to be in place. Visualize the construction that you wish this partnership to be, right? Equal, loving, empathetic. All right, whatever mudra you like, if you want the Apan Vayu digit into the thumb and the thumb to the middle and ring finger. Any mudra you wish, or none at all. Close your eyes and visualize the road ahead as clear, as gently rising, taking you to the next level, up to your next vibration. And feel the joy in that. Feel that quiet power as you step onward, are willing to take risks, to serve self, to serve another. Nice, you all. And then let's release the legs and bring them out in front of us. Reach the arms back for just a moment. And roll the knees, or wing the knees side to side. Pull your core in. This should be a nice, gentle stretch. Now, when it comes over to the right side, stay seated on the right side. Bring your knees, let your knees be at the right, and take your torso and arms to the left. We're going to do our Graham contractions, just 4 on a side because we're closing. So exhale, stay in contraction, and lift. And these are great, I don't even want to call them sit-ups, but they are great ways of feeling that you have the power to let go. It's a very feminine thing, right? Very underground. This is for 4. And sit it up. And sit on your left hip, knees to your left, twisting to your right. And exhale, contracting. Stay deep in that contraction and feel the soft power here. This is for 2. And 3. And 4. Nice, you all. Come center, stretch those legs out. One last Paschimottanasana. Inhaling, exhaling, and feel into how much your hamstrings have released. How soft and long they are. And be happy. Now, inhaling, lift up. And we're going to roll down again. Now, if this bothers your spine, you can always bend your knees and pull the arms forward as you pulse down. So find a way that serves your back here. Strong legs. And one last time, let's come back to where we started, reaching out, lengthening your toes away from your fingers. Do you feel longer, wider, broader, perhaps empty, ready to fill with new passion, new acceptance, new applause of self? And then bring your hands in, bring your feet together. Let's come into Supta Baddha Konasana, hands to heart and belly. And as you applaud yourself, again, come into that deep integration that our practice offers us. So that when we march out of here, we march as spirit warriors, full of heart, full of abundance for the world and for ourselves, of course. And one last thing, open your eyes, bring your knees in, return to your happy baby, rock side to side, and feel that enormous joy that you have created. No one has to give it to you, it's here. We just have to open and accept. All right, you all, release the feet, bring them down. Let's come into Shavasana. Surrender to the sweet death. Surrender everything so that when we start again, we start fresh, new, to be reborn. I want to share one of Rumi's poems in his book, Call to Love. In the center of the rose, a diamond burns forever, longer and larger than all the worlds, more brilliant than any sun. In the divine heart of the beloved, infinite passion arises in infinite peace, over and over. Breathe into that. If you wish, you may stay in Shavasana as long as you like. They're very short these days, are they not? But if you are ready and need to move on, roll to your right side. Remember to kiss the earth as you come to a seated position. And we're going to return to something of our beginning. So come into your Ganesha Mudra of partnership. And we're going to do 3 inhales. The first one is for you, for yourself, and the partnership with self. So inhaling. Om. Open your arms out. Lift them up. And bring them down and change your fingers out. This second is for our partnership with others. And perhaps it's somebody special you want to think of. But you with another. Let us inhale to that healing. Inhale. And the last one, opening. again. This is our partnership with the world. And in that partnership, we ask for love and healing for the world so badly in need. Send your light out there. Open your heart to its pain and know that you are doing something to make it better. Inhale. Jai One, honor to your beautiful practice and your always beautiful hearts. Namaste, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me.